Hi guys, sitting here at my desk, just finished with my Thursday lab, and I'm trying to get these videos done so I can get them up and you can continue with the fun. Hey, you know what? It's a red letter day. We have made it to the point where we are going to be talking about one of the anatomical systems. Woohoo! It's always good to get through that first part of this A&P one. So anyway, we are ready to start talking about the integumentary system. That's your skin and its derivatives. It's on my slides there. Okay, so yeah, that's on my slides. So what are the derivatives? That's your hair, your nails, the glands, and the nerves that are present in the skin. So when we talk about the skin, do you know that the skin is your largest organ in your body? It is. I bet you didn't know that. It's what? Let me see. I think it's about what? 10 to 11 pounds. It's a lot. And it covers about 22 square feet of your body. And this is truly remarkable. If I was in person, I would draw on the board a little 1 inch by 1 inch square. And that is what the statistics, that is what I'm going to be telling you about now. In every single 1 square inch of skin, you have 15 feet of blood vessels, 4 yards of nerves, 650 sweat glands, 100 oil glands, and 1,500 sensory receptors. Kind of interesting. So it's a little bit remarkable. Just some more stuff. The study of skin is dermatology. And then we have a lot of functions for skin. Skin, I'm going to go on and just sort of walk through these. So on slide number 3, we had said body temperature regulation. So your skin is there to help you regulate your body temperature. So what did we just say? We said you have 650 sweat glands for every square inch. We also said that we have feet, 15 feet of blood vessels. Both of those are going to play a role in controlling body temperature. So when you think about it, look at me. I was a little white-headed boy, now as I've gotten older, it's kind of a dirty blonde, but I was that little white-headed kid with the very translucent skin. And what do you think would happen when I would come in after being outside playing on the playground? My face would be bright red. And that's part of this temperature homeostasis, right? So when we say temperature homeostasis, what we're talking about is I can radiate a lot of that heat away. Now, even if you aren't a little white-headed child with translucent skin, your skin does the same thing. It's just not so obvious to everyone around you. The other way that your skin is helping to regulate body temperature is you can release some of it through evaporative cooling. So you can dilate the capillaries and bring that blood to the surface of your skin, and it makes your skin, my skin, look bright red, and it radiates some of the heat away. Or you can sweat and carry off some of that heat as latent heat to be dropped somewhere else as rain. That's the way it works. What's the opposite, though? So if we think about that little white-skinned boy, you notice I said white-skinned. So some of the time, my skin isn't bright red. So what has happened when it looks white? Well, we have constricted the capillaries. So we'd said you can dilate, make them bigger, the capillaries, to release heat. And then when you're cold, you can constrict them to keep your body temperature in the core of your body. So that's one of the functions of skin. Okay, slide number 4. We're moving right along. Slide number 4, protection. Now, in your skin, you have these secretions on your skin. And I'd said you have these sweat glands. But then I'd also, remember what I said? You also have oil glands. And as part of the secretions, those oil glands, now they're going to be there to help lubricate the skin, but it also is there to acidify the skin. So you have secretions on your skin that are somewhat inhospitable to microorganisms. Another chemical that's in your skin that is for protection. We had said protection is a function of your skin, and we have chemical, physical, and biological barriers. I don't think I mentioned that, but this is what's on slide 4. I just started talking about the chemical side. So we had said you have secretions that are inhospitable to microorganisms. You also have skin color. Now, what would the skin color do to protect you from ultraviolet radiation? The color blocks the ultraviolet radiation. And so that's why when you get a tan, it's kind of a little too late, quite honestly, because you've already had some damage to your skin. But the darkening of your skin is there to protect your chromosomes from ultraviolet radiation. And that is through a chemical known as melanin. Just a couple other points. I don't want this to go just too long, but it's a physical barrier. It literally is a barrier to, it's like a roadblock. You can't get in. How do you get through that? So your skin cells are held tightly together. Then we say there's a biological barrier of that. And so what would that be? We say biological. Oh, that would be cells, immune system cells that are there to deal with any of those pathogens that actually did make it through the physical and chemical barriers that are present. So then you have something we'll talk about. It's called a Langerhans cell. And it's an immune system cell that is going to help fight off pathogens. So we have temperature control and we have protection are the first two functions of the skin.